Speaking of growth, we've also been looking at the prime property market this morning. New report out from the guys at Savills. Their Prime Cities Index looks at 30 countries around the world and sees, in the terms of posh property, where we're seeing the greatest capital appreciation. The answer? Here. Swapnil Pillai is the Associate Director of Research and Advisory at Savills, explaining why we were seeing 11% growth while the rest of the world, on average, was pretty flat.
Yeah, so I think when we look at the residential market, it is also important to look at the wider socio-economic trends that are going on across these cities that we track. And when we look at Dubai as a whole, not just the residential market, but in general, the real estate market in terms of the commercial sector, in terms of industrial, is doing exceptionally well. There are estimates that the non-oil economy in the UAE is likely to grow by 4.5% in 2023. So there is a general optimism across the residential, across the Dubai market as a whole. And when we look at the prime residential market, when you compare it to some of the cities like Singapore, for example, wherein on an average the prime real estate cost there is around $1,700 per square foot. When you compare that to Dubai, which is around $800 per square foot, it is relatively more value for money here in Dubai. And then again, the fact that Singapore has recently doubled its stamp duty and registration tax for expatriates, which makes the cost of owning and buying properties in Singapore close to around 65%. When you compare that to a 7% here in Dubai, it definitely makes for a good case for Dubai to become the hub or the prime market for most of these HNIs.
And that's Swapnil Pillai from Savills.
This is the Bite-Sized Business Breakfast, exclusively on DubaiEye1038.com.